Capture the flag. What's up, guys? I am back with another video in the series of reviews for figures. This time I am going over the Spartan. It's a blue team operator from Halo Reach. He's got these. Well, the Halo Reach figures were actually pretty cool because you could interchange these pieces, and if you could manage it, sometimes the helmet. Now, this figure, the prop that he comes with, is a Halo Reach style DMR rifle, designated marksman rifle. Now, this figure is actually very good. The articulation is pretty good. Let me just get him into a decent position to start. See, nice little transition there, huh? Anyway, so this is how he looks normal. See, not bad. And to the detail from the game, not bad at all. They've got all the grooves that the armor had in the game. The helmet, the visor color is a nice metallic gold, and it even has this little bit of a silver part here for when you're looking straight at it. They put a little bit of silver on the top there that just barely goes down, and that gives the nice feel of the Spartan helmet. Now, let me just start with this. The sculpt of this figure is very good. If you find one of these somewhere, or if you buy it online, personally, this one I've had for quite a while. I got it in a 2-pack with a red team Spartan Grenadier, or Grenadier, however you want to pronounce that, really. Anyway, the sculpt on this guy is pretty good. The painting is really good. So far, let me just take a look at this. So far, the only part that started to chip is this tiny piece right there, but that's really about it. None of the paint has really chipped anywhere. Oh, and here, these 2 pegs were for grenades, plasma or fragmentation. But the articulation on this guy is actually pretty good. He can move it forward that much, back that much. He can move his arm out that much, and there is a kind of, it's not so much of an ab. Actually, no, it is more of an ab. I was about to say, it's not so much of a waist swivel. It's more of an ab swivel. You can turn like that, and really he can turn all the way around, but I'm not going to be doing that. There is a ball joint at the head. His feet, or his legs, can move forward that far and back that far for some very good poses. His arm can bend that much, it turns that much, moves that much. The legs bend about that much. There is a toe bend on this figure. The feet can bend up that much, and sorry about that, about down that much. Again, more posability. And the overall articulation on this guy can mean that you can get some pretty decent poses, like so. This pose here didn't take very long to do, and yet it is a pretty decent action pose. The articulation on this figure is very good. The painting and sculpting is actually pretty good, especially for a 2009 2010 year. Now, you might, those of you who have been like looking at the very fine print of details, you might have noticed that the end of the DMR is kind of, shorter than it needs to be. If so, good on you. If not, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, the thing that happened was there's supposed to be a part right here on the upper part of the barrel of the gun, and it fell off. Now, I don't know if anyone else has had this issue. The peg is also missing. It's been missing for a while. Again, it fell off. Now, that's pretty much the only problem that I've had with this is the gun, but the gun has also lasted for quite a while. Now, would I suggest that you get this figure if you can find one of the 2-packs that I was mentioning? Actually, yeah, it's actually, it's pretty good for articulation. So if you want to use it in a stop motion, you very well can. And if you just want to collect it, or heck, maybe you just want to find one of these and you want to play with it, release your inner child. But still, I would suggest that if you can find one of these figures, or both the figures that I have mentioned, I'll probably do the other one in a separate video that is yet to be seen. Now, like I said, would I suggest that you get one of these if you can find one? Yeah, it's a pretty good figure, and it's lasted this long. The sculpting has held up. The architecture of the figure, so to say, has held up the structure of it, and the painting has barely chipped at all. So, I would suggest that if you find one of these, or any of the Reach series, really, that you pick one up if you can. Well, if you're a fan of the series. If you're not, good for you. Or, hey, maybe that'd be something that gets you started on the series, Who can really say? Anyway, this is a good figure, have a good day. If you're, stopping by for information on that Etsy page, I'm not really going to be doing 3D printing just to catch people up, but I am going to be selling, costume props, stuff for just anyone who, well, really anyone who wants to check it out. But it is not up yet. Anyway, I will keep you in the know about that. You all have a good day.